lives, being it in school, being it at church, being it at the playgrounds, being it in the house. We all believe that you have started practicing the obedience that we discussed, and we hope that someday it's going to bring all the benefits that come with it. Today, we're going to talk about parents being proactive. When we say being proactive, we mean that trying to create or control something before it happens. Staying guard so that nothing takes you by surprise as a parent. Parents, we need to study our children. We need to be telepathic. We need to even enter into the sense of our children so that the least change that happens or the least change that we see in them tells us exactly what is going on in their lives. And you did your master's, and I believe that when you're doing your master's, you write something that we call thesis. Even in the first
I'm
degree,
still on it.
Good. Even in the first degree, you write what we call the project work. Yes. Now, when you write the project work, you study your project work. You study the project work thoroughly because you are going to defend it. You are defending it to prove that you are the original author of that project work, and it wasn't dubbed. Yes, and so that is how we should study our children. We need to study them so that we will know them very well at the least change that comes in their lives. They are expected to learn behaviors and social skills even before they need them. That is why we need to be proactive. We shouldn't wait for things to take us.
Producer, please give mom water.
Yes, I need water, yeah.
Forgive us, you forgot.
It's okay. Okay, so thank you. We need to study them so that nothing takes us by surprise. Excuse me.
Alright. So it's child care, and we are still on it. Parents, make sure you listen very well because it's going to help you in nurturing your children.
Okay, thank you. So we need to study them and then guide them on how to learn certain things. We need to help them with their emotions, how to regulate their emotions as well as their moods. It is one important thing in the life of every growing child. You need to learn how to regulate your mood and emotions. Parents must play a role in helping children to learn these things, because when you grow up with bad emotions as a leader, it makes you take decisions with your emotions, and taking decisions with your emotions as a leader brings so many negative effects as you go about your leadership. And so as parents, we need to teach our children how to do things. We need to take into consideration the cause and effect. Teach them that the things that you are doing today will have consequences in future. And so anything that you are doing today, you need to be very careful at how you do them. There is a friend of mine who has a little girl of about 2 to 3 years. She studied the child and got to know that this child loves to dance. And so what she did is that anytime they are moving about and she hears the sound of music ahead, she picks up the child, either wraps her at the back or holds her against the chest, because she knows definitely that when they get there, because of how sensitive this girl is to music, she will dance. And so for her to protect her time, she needs to do something to prevent this baby from waiting and dancing, because she wouldn't like to stop the child from dancing. And so she will pick up the baby so that even as the child dances, it doesn't interfere with her movement. Now, this woman has been proactive to the extent of knowing what the baby likes at what time. But another person will try to be reactive. Instead of you knowing what the baby likes, she will wait for baby to do what she likes and then react. So if you don't stop a thing from happening before it does, one day you will punish the child without having any positive effect. Rather, the punishment will just traumatize the child without bringing any disciplinary value. So as parents, we should try as much as possible to always raise our children in a proactive way.
That means prevention is better than cure.
Yes, being ready before something happens. We always have to stay guard. No, the ultimate thing is that we need to know our children so well, because for you to be a proactive parent, a proactive mother, a proactive father, you need to know your child very well, because you have to know something before you know what is coming next. And so today, the very simple thing I want parents to know is that we all should try enough to be proactive, so that we will help our children, develop them in a way. Because when they are growing, there are so many transitions in the growing of a child, or when a child is developing. Before the child reaches adolescent, you tell the child that at this stage you are going to see this, you are going to see that, you are going to see that. And so before the child gets there, the child is already prepared for all those changes at that stage. And so nothing takes the child by surprise. Yes. And so as parents, as we go, if we want our children to be very useful, like I always say, the very painful or the most painful thing in the life of every mother is to raise an irresponsible child. We all feel proud, or every parent will feel proud to see his or her children grow up to be responsible in the society. And so being proactive helps you to know so many things about your children and try to prevent so many negative things about them. And so as parents, we should try to be proactive, and then being proactive, it helps us to prevent certain things ahead. Yes. So this is what I would like parents to learn this morning. Very short, but I hope that if we learn something from it, it is going to help our children in future. Thank you.